Okay, cheers to a younger you. You can now sip your way to good health with anti-aging drinks. So after you spend some time in the sun, you can drink these and undo some of the damage, I guess. Dawn Napoli, registered dietitian with UF Health Cancer Center at Orlando Health, joins us now. Always great to see you.
Good morning.
Okay, so anti-aging drinks, and right off the bat, we're talking chocolate.
Right, but real cocoa. Okay, we're not talking about like the Swiss Miss, you know, chocolate, hot chocolate. But there is an island off of Panama that they use real cocoa in a lot of their drinks, and they have much less risk of diabetes, hypertension, cancers. So if you're
How do you make the drink? So you have some chocolate over here.
Right.
How do you make the drink?
So you can make a hot chocolate or a chocolate milk, but use real
Just
cocoa.
the real stuff.
Right,
Okay.
not the sweetened, you know, with all the sugar in it. The real cocoa.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tastes like it's missing the sweeteners and the
I don't
sugars?
think so. I make it all the
Okay.
time, and I think it's great.
You like that one?
Right.
Okay, next up here, I don't know about this one. You suggest we use lots of colors in our foods.
Right.
That's a colorful drink you have there.
It is, and it's made of beets. So this is beet juice.
You know, I think beets aren't a real food. You know this, right?
I know,
Okay.
but I'm going to convince you, I
Okay.
promise. By the end of the year, we're going to get you to eat beets. So beets, or even radishes, or even cabbage, they are great because they have all different antioxidants in them, and they actually have something called nitric oxide in there. And when they did studies and looked at older people that had more nitric oxide in their diet, it actually produced more blood flow to the front of their brain and helped reduce their risk for dementia.
Okay, so what did you make in that drink? What is that thing?
So this is beets and a couple of different other vegetables, carrots, and things to give it some sweetness. But the main substance in there is the beets.
Can I try it, or is it just
Sure. No, you can try it.
Okay.
See what you think.
The color. See, maybe it's the color that bothers me. Okay,
Yeah.
what you have green tea here too, right?
So green tea, I know you have an issue with green tea as well.
I like green tea. That's actually very good.
See? All right, so I'm done. My job is done.
My beets for the year are done. Okay, green tea. I like the green tea. I just have to add a lot of sugar to make it edible for me, but I love sugar.
Right, and that's okay. So a little bit of honey in your green tea is perfectly fine. But we talked about before, green tea with all their antioxidants, that ECGC in there, brings down your risk of a lot of different cancers. So 3 to 4 cups of green tea per day is perfectly fine, reducing your risk for cancer.
Every time you talk about it, that we get Facebook messages and emails saying, why is this so much better than the black teas and the oolong or whatever the other kinds are? Why do you like green tea so much better?
Green tea has the most antioxidants in them. All your teas do, but that has the most antioxidants in it. So it's going to give you the most bang for your buck.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, next up, what do you have here?
Okay, so soy milk has something called isoflavones in there, and they're plant chemicals that actually help reduce your risk for cancers as well. But also they help to increase that vitamin C and that collagen in your skin, so it keeps your skin nice and soft and supple and nice and tight, so you're not getting wrinkles.
And that's the edamame there too.
Yeah.
Amy's on that one. Okay, she's taking notes this morning. The edamame, can you just eat the edamame?
Absolutely. So all they do to make soy milk is they soak the soybeans in some water, make them nice and soft, and then emulsify them. It's not actually milk. So you can do edamame, you can do dry roasted edamame, or real tofu as well.
And the tofu. Okay. And then finally, I'm loving you today. Look at this over here. We got a Starbucks cup finally.
Yeah, so coffee is actually really great, and again, in reducing your risk for skin cancer, okay?
Really?
Yeah, and they did a lot of studies and noticed that people that had about 2 to 3 cups of coffee actually reduced their risk of non-melanoma skin cancer. They showed more effects with the regular coffee and not the decaf. So think that the caffeine actually, because it kind of speeds up your metabolism, brings things out a little bit faster, it's kind of bringing those toxins out a little bit faster. They're not hanging around.
Almost like SPF, having your cup of coffee.
Similar.
Almost. Oh, this is that internal SPF we debated last week or whatever. Not quite the same, but also a good option there.
Right.
So, okay, great stuff. Dawn Napoli, always great to see you.
Thanks.
Do appreciate it. And Beets. You've convinced me.
All right, my job is done.
We're done here.